Our body knows its job and how to heal itself if we get out of the way. Every organ in the body has the capability to heal itself. Every illness can be healed under the right conditions. They are only labeled not curable because modern Western medicine doesn't understand where they came from. The disease was created on the inside, came from nothing, and can only be released from the inside, finding the mental cause and sending them back to nothingness. Let's see what most people had in common who had the magical recovery after an accident or who could successfully heal themselves from chronic illnesses. Number 1, they completely changed their diet and lifestyle and started using healing herbs or natural supplements their body needed to rebalance itself, just like ancient civilizations did. Going through a detox, reducing our exposure to toxins, heavy metals, and other chemicals are also essentials for cleansing our body. That is why I wanted to spend a couple days of this course to help you get a basic nutritional guide. Food is information. It influences basically everything that is going on inside your body. People achieve miraculous healing within 2 weeks just by switching to the whole foods plant-based diet, while others who had more serious conditions could manage to completely recover their body with water-only fast. Number 2, these people who could heal themselves, instead of giving their power away, believing in certain prognosis and doctors' predictions that healing was not possible, they chose to take control over their health, to do research and follow their heart, their inner guidance that led them to places and people who could support their healing. They chose to step outside the endless drug cycle, had the courage to try something new, not only treating the symptom, but finding the core of the problem. Looking at the body as a whole, recreating the body-mind-soul balance with a holistic approach was the way that led them to complete long-term recovery. When there's a disbalance in your body, ask yourself, what is my body trying to tell me? Illnesses are wake-up calls from the body. It is either trying to draw your attention to certain areas of your life where you carry emotional blockages, or to certain bad habits that need to be addressed in order to rebalance your system. That habit could possibly be found in your diet, in your lifestyle, sleeping or working habits, or maybe your negative thinking, speaking, or beliefs. Our body is always aiming for balance. We just need to listen to it and choose wisely what to feed our body and our mind every day. There is an excellent book called Heal Your Body, written by one of my favorite spiritual teachers, Louise Hay. She made a list of all body parts with their possible diseases and the mental causes that most likely created the condition. For example, the throat is our avenue of expression and a channel of creativity. The mental cause of having a sore throat can be the inability to speak up for oneself. Then she includes matching affirmations to release the need of holding on to the illness and establishing the new thought pattern, like, it's okay to make noise. I express myself freely and joyously. I speak up for myself with ease. I express my creativity. I'm willing to change. Number 3, finally those people who could heal themselves went through certain self-realizations, worked on releasing emotional blockages and strengthening their spiritual connection with the universe, with the source, with God. They somehow had the shift in themselves and started to believe that they are worthy of healing and that there is a possibility for them to heal. Finding a strong reason to stay alive and to better the quality of their lives was also a common theme. They could manage to increase all these positive emotions on the inside that helped them to manifest more and more joyful moments, new experiences in their life. These new activities then started wiring new neurocircuits in their brain that helped them step outside the old cycles and create their new reality, finding new ways to raise their vibration and rebalance the energy flow that supported their healing process. I know many people are afraid developing the same disease their parents or grandparents had because of their inherited genetics. Truth is, even if you had a genetic predisposition, it doesn't mean it's going to necessarily manifest. We inherited our genes with certain weak chains. Those could be the ones that get affected when the body gets out of balance. However, new science shows whether or not certain illnesses will manifest in our bodies are based on outside factors. The internal organs are not sensing directly the environment. It's up to the nervous system to send signals into the body so the cells can change their biology to match what's going on in the outside world. Our environment, the information we are feeding our body, tells the gene what it's supposed to do. Food is information. Our thoughts and emotions are information. This means that if I change my environment or my perception of the environment, I can also change the signals that are adjusting the functions of the cells. We are not victims of our inherited genetics, and we are capable of reprogramming our DNA by thoughts alone. And many new studies in the field of epigenetics prove this to be true. People tend to forget that it is also the lifestyle and the way of eating they also inherit from their parents that can make them develop the same illnesses. Our gene profile is actively interacting with the food we consume, the lifestyle and the stress level we have, how much we sleep, and the environment we live in. All of these factors are changing our genetic expression, meaning we have control over our health and genes. But if you're scared and constantly picturing yourself getting a certain disease, you can create that too. So I want you to get that out of your mind right now. In an interesting study, twins with the same DNA were put in different environments, having different lifestyle choices that led to the result of one becoming ill and the other one did not. What cells the body reproduces is not given, but it's a direct effect of the environment we are creating. In the presence of negative emotions like fear, frustration, anger, or hate, even jealousy has a tightening effect on the DNA in our body. Like when you tense up under stress, imagine all your cells acting the same way. That tension prevents the DNA from fulfilling its immune support and to function properly. Opposite to that, positive emotions relax the DNA. Love, gratitude, and appreciation allows the full expression of the DNA, and not only that, but it actually begins to unwind the coils, becoming capable of reproducing itself. Isn't that fascinating? Human emotions change the shape of the DNA. If we learn to consciously create a positive emotion, we can alter our DNA to promote our healing. One last thought. We can inherit certain information through the DNA that is not our emotional blockage, doesn't come from our childhood, not even from past lives, but from our ancestors. When you heal these past hurts within yourself, you can heal it in your whole family's bloodline. You are capable of doing that. You are more powerful than you think. And my mission is to give you all the tools I know to keep you healthy, rebalance your body if it's needed, and help you create the life you always wanted to live.